Hey home mechanics, I'm changing the O-ring on the camshaft thrust plate. I did the front one yesterday, which is relatively easy, it's just down there. The back one, I'm doing this video because there's not much online about how to do it. Basically, you've got to take off the VTEC solenoid, which is on here, 3 bolts, and then the actual plate and the O-ring for the rear head is there. This is how it looks when it's cleaned up. But what you got to note is that, if you can see it there, that O-ring is perfectly flat. 2006 Honda Odyssey, it's perfectly flat, and it is also extremely hard. So that's 18 years, and that's what happens. So this is the new O-ring, about $4 from the Honda dealer. It's important, of course, when you're taking this old one out, to not score where the O-ring sits, and it's also important to put oil on it, the new one, so it doesn't bind when you're putting it in. Okay, Bush Mechanics, I'm back. You can see the new O-ring on here with a whole bunch of oil on it. What's important to notice is the profile of that O-ring is circular. The other one was flat after 18 years of trying to be a seal. So I'm going to gently reinsert this and then see if I can do it up, and we'll be good to go. When you're reinserting this, one trick is to put these bolts in, just use them to align so that you don't get it in and you have to rotate it. For getting it out, I had to use a small hammer and cold chisel, left those marks, but I had to rotate it a few times to get it free, and then I had to pry it at this point, protecting this surface. Had to pry it out and then pry it out down here gently to get it out. So this is the little brass hammer that I used to tap this gently into place, like that, just gently all round. Nothing should be binding, and then once it's home, you can do the bolts up. Some other videos said don't use the bolts to take it home, which I guess is something. If something's binding, then something could break if you try forcing it by taking it in with the bolts.